Hi, morning, welcome to old Blackpool Biker. Little Christmas tree twinkling along there at St John's Church. This is going to be part two because I was going to do the tunnels and what have you, but then got onto St John's Church and what have you, and it was getting a bit long. So there's the Winter Gardens anyway, as you can see. So we'll take a walk down here and I'll show you where these tunnels are meant to go from the Winter Gardens to the Regent, then on from the Regent to the Raikes Hall, well the Raikes pub as it is nowadays, was the Raikes Hall Gardens. Hang on, bus is going to run me over. He's in a bit of a rush. So yeah, so this used to be the Music Hall Tavern here. Sure, some will remember it as a Music Hall Tavern or the gas board. This was the gas board at one time. Then here, they're building the new conference centre there at this side of the Winter Gardens. Just here, it's well on its way now, isn't it? There's the Regent just in the distance. It is quite busy today actually, but it's the 22nd of December, so people are out and about doing the Christmas shopping. So you can see the distance I've walked already. So these tunnels, they must be good ones, because I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Yes, I do believe, in fact I'm pretty sure that there is two tunnels actually going from the Winter Gardens to the Tower. One going one way, if you will, one going the other. Pretty sure on that now. This was the gas board, wasn't it? Just coming up to the Blue Room now. Renamed the Brew Room. They do their own brewing and that now at the Blue Room, or the Brew Room. This just opposite was the ABC Cinema. Those that live here obviously know that. Those that don't may remember it as the ABC. The Beatles have been here. Some cracking stars over the years. Now a car park. There is a photo with the Beatles here. I'm not sure if I've got that one, to be honest. I'll have to have a check. But yeah, that was the ABC Cinema. Later on, you'd go in the door there to the bar that we used to do. A door there, and then your main entrance was about here. Later on, it became the Syndicate nightclub. A lot will know it at that's younger. Yeah, so this is the Brew Room. Mr. Wynn's place. Let's wait till I can cross. Yeah, there's King Street down there. Going towards Wilko's there, that's been demolished, making way for the gateway. There's Frenchman's Cove. Do enjoy a tipple in there now and again. There you go, Brew Room. Oh, as I'm walking past here, I've just thought about something as well. There. I've just thought. Across the road a second. There's the Regent there, I'll come back in a second, but I've just thought of something. These have been filled in for quite some time, but these used to be underground toilets, just here. Show you the entrance. They've gone over it. At one time, they were like them coloured glass on the floor here. Oh, crap. But here, you used to be able to go in there, and that was the underground toilets. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to be classing them as neither, to be honest, but that's where you used to go in, downstairs. No evidence now, but it's probably still there, I don't know. Yeah, let's make our way to the Regent. I'll cross back over. This is St John's here. St John's School, that's just been, well no, I keep saying just been, it's been a few years now when this was all done. St John's School there, on Church Street now, if you're not sure, if you're from away and you're not sure where I am. So we're just getting towards the Regent. I'm sorry if this is getting a bit long, but you've got to realise how far it is to where this tunnel's meant to be. This is why I'm sceptical on this one, unless, as I've said before, you know better. So you see, this is the Regent. A few hundred yards, isn't it? But yeah, the Regent Cinema, the Regent Theatre, Regent, whatever you'd like to call it. Bingo in my day. I have worked here in the past for a few days when I was on holiday, and the manager asked me if I'd do a shift for him. Working Preston at the time. So yeah, the Regent Cinema, they do have the cinema upstairs, what used to be the stalls, and then downstairs, you can see here, you know, they do all, the free admission, you can go in, have a browse round, so antiques, etc. there. You can see how big the Regent used to be. If I remember rightly, it used to hold, when it was a bingo, 850. The Coral Island, believe it or not, for those that don't know, used to hold about 1,100 when it was a bingo hall. You can't tell that now, because that used to have stalls in Coral Island as well. Yeah, that was a bingo hall as well, big bingo hall, 1,150 that used to hold. Opposite me now, that used to be the Grosvenor pub. On that side just there, that was a Grosvenor. Last landlord, landlady I remember having it was Bob and Trixie. Salvation Army in front of me. That was built in 1905, if my memory serves me right. And that was the original entrance just there to the Raikes Gardens. Or the Centenary Gardens, it was later called 1887, was it? Victoria's Golden, 1887, something along those lines. And they called it the Centenary in honour of Queen Victoria. But this is where the entrance used to be. Just here. Yeah, we've known it for donkey's years as the Salvation Army, actually, as you can see now. But originally it was the school. So I'm just going to walk down here. This is where I'm saying, this is just... Oh. God, mate, that was strong. A little plaque here, I'll get this plaque in. Here we go. I think it was 1905, this should tell us. Oh, okay then. There you go, 1904. There you go. Open as a school. That was after the Raikes Gardens was knocked down, so I will put on, when I do the actual Raikes Gardens, which I'm going to do maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Church there now, sadly shut down. My brother got married there. Walk down to the Raikes, and then you'll know just how far the distance really that this tunnel's meant to be going. We're now going downhill. All these streets you see here now, these are where the Raikes Gardens used to be. all these. The land was sold off. So you go up to Hornby Road there. Hornby being one of the previous owners of the Raikes Hall. You go to the synagogue here. What year was this then? 1915. I was going to say it had to be after 01, I think it was, when this was started to be sold off. All this area. Please remember where we're walking down now is all part of the pleasure gardens, or was at one time. And the Raikes is just about all that's left of it. So yeah, how they've managed to get tunnels all the way down here. Nah. Unless you know better, please tell me. I can't see this one. I lived around here all my life, just about, so, you know. Like I say, we're just heading towards the Raikes now. So, Leicester Road here, this would have all been the pleasure gardens at one time. All these roads around here, up to Hornby Road in the distance. Yeah, when you think about the Raikes, it just stands out a bit, but when you're so used to something, you don't notice, if that makes sense. I've been, you know, going in the Raikes since I was 18. So, me and my mate Gaz, just here there used to be, let me show you, just up here, oh there still is. Now the times we used to play here, there's gates on it and everything now, but we used to make dens up here, and at one time there was a beach buggy in one of these, at one time, memories there. So yeah, we're at the Raikes Hall now, or the Raikes as it is now. You can see the old there. So this is what's left. Still got the bowling green at the back. And at one time you used to walk in the doors here, turned right, there were two doors as you walked in, one to the right, one to the left. To the right was the vaults, where we'd mostly go in after work. And this side was the best part, you know, the lounge, if you will. When I first started going in here, about 82, 80, something like that. So yeah, this is what you've got left. There you go. You just see the bowling green and that at the back. But you can see how this was built 1750-ish, by the way. The actual building, around about 1750. There you go. We'll leave it here. It's long enough, this. So, how they managed to get tunnels down here? Nah. I will be doing as well. The Raikes is meant to be really haunted. It was a convent for the Sisters of Jesus, basically. I will tell you better when I do the actual about the Raikes Hall Gardens. So yeah, it's meant to be haunted. Very much so. I do know bar staff that won't go down the cellars here, or I have done over the years. You've got Church Street just there. That's Oxford Road, Cambridge Road, etc. And then just there is Whitegate Drive. Just go up there and that's the school that you'll see. I don't think I've put that on yet, the school, my old school. You know, in living memories, I think I'm putting that as, you know, now and then in Blackpool, off the beaten track. So I'll leave it here for you. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for liking and subscribing. If you haven't yet, please do so. But most of all, have a cracking day.